Hey guys, Bloodcat7 here. It is Sunday, June 24, 2018, and we are at Petroglyph National Monument in beautiful, super ultra hot Albuquerque, New Mexico. And right now we're in the park at one of the trails of the park. There are three trails that show petroglyphs. This one here is like the easiest one. This one's run by the city of Albuquerque. So, there's somebody here right now. It's staffed, it's manned. We have bathrooms, water, etc. Picnic area and all that kind of stuff. So in any case, here we see a little information on the signs here. It's going to tell you about what kind of rock there is here and what petroglyphs are, in their opinion, and about the Pueblo people here and why petroglyphs were made. A little map of the trails of the park. You can see Rinconada Canyon, which we were at yesterday. This morning we were at the Piedras Marcadas Canyon, and now we're at the Boca Negra Canyon here. And just something very interesting here. I think the Pueblo people don't like the word Anasazi, and it says here the term Anasazi has been in standard use by both scholars and public for many years. Anasazi is a term derived from two Navajo words meaning enemy, ancestor, or ancient enemy. To many modern Pueblo tribes, the word is culturally insensitive and inappropriate to use when referring to their ancestors. Today, the Pueblo people prefer the term ancestral Puebloan when referring to their ancestors. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. To me that smacks of some sort of academic tampering or whatever it is. So, is it a Pueblo word? I mean, did they make it up or whatever? Or maybe they're culturally insensitive. If that word comes out of their vocabulary, maybe they're culturally insensitive to themselves. When they refer to enemy ancestor, are we talking about the giants who lived in the caves, who were cannibals and eating everybody, that the Puebloan people burned, smothered alive, and then later where, the giants were dug up under, 20 feet of bat guano? Well, I think that's a mistake. This is a mistake. You know what? If you're Native American and you're listening to the mainstream academics explain everything to you, you're making a mistake. They don't know what they're talking about. They only know half of what they're talking about. And what they're telling you is about everything they don't know. Okay, so, maybe this is PC, politically correct, but you know what? This damages my research, okay? Because we talk about the giants on the east coast of the country, and on that coast, it seems like the giants were benevolent. What the Indian peoples and the American Indian peoples and the Native American peoples call their ancestors were these giant people. Well, they were benevolent on the East Coast. So, I don't know. I think it's a big mistake to go down this path of suppressing information and making things politically correct. Look, reality is not pretty, folks. If you want to deny reality and never look at any negative, this is sort of a new age psychological pop psychology thing that they introduced into our society, and it's not very well crafted. Okay, I understand about insensitivity and other things like that, and I'm not one of those people, but this is a mistake. This refers to history or whatever. If the Puebloan people made up the word themselves, I mean, what are they calling themselves? Insensitive? I mean, this is nonsense. I'm sorry. This probably comes out of academia. They're busy telling the Native American people all of this stuff. And I'm telling the Native American people, I wish they would not listen to these people. They don't know anything about history. We don't know anything about history. And I know on the East Coast, when the Native Americans go and talk about their ancestors and the giants and everything else, the academics on the East Coast say, look, you're grown-up boys and girls. There's no such thing as giants and blah, 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 blah. And, what we have is suppressed history. Is that what you want? It seems like it. We're never going to get to the truth if you're going to do this stupid stuff. Okay, guys? Well, anyway, this is the restroom area at the visit centers. There are some petroglyphs here. Let's take a walk up the trail and look at some of this stuff. Okay? And here we have, they created these artificial petroglyphs for people to touch over here, since people can't help touching them. But they're artificial, so, you know, I mean, it's very interesting to look at them and touch them, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't find that very interesting. But let's look at some of these petroglyphs over here, because they are very interesting. Okay. So, up here it says Boca Negra Canyon, Macaw Trail. The majority of these petroglyphs were made by ancestors of modern Pueblo people. The ancestral Puebloans made petroglyphs by carefully... All right, I'm not going over that again. It's just like a repeat of the other stuff. Okay, so you see some sort of macaw bird there, and this squarish depiction of something with an A on the top of it. Up here, looks like there's another like stick man there, maybe. Up here you can see that sort of strange petroglyph up there. It's almost very strange looking, but there's another one, a similar one just like it down here, which I find very interesting. And you can see that other guy down over here. And that's this thing over here. So you have another depiction of it up there, if you can see. So you have both these depictions of this thing right here. Very interesting. I wonder what that is exactly. It looks like it has this thing, and it looks like it had like a crown on its head or something like that. Another stick figure here, maybe. Happy face guy over here. Again, with another depiction above it, maybe another stick man above it here. So, very interesting stuff. I just find it interesting that these two particular depictions of this weird petroglyph that I haven't seen anywhere else is here and also up there. Take another look. And, you know, there's graffiti up here. I see like a 46 up there and other stuff here. I mean, you know, maybe on the top of that rock there, maybe more stick figures or something. You see RM. Okay, guys, so anyway, just wanted to show you guys these few petroglyphs over here. It looks like some on the side here. Another happy face guy with the smile in a weird spot. Something got him out of his head. Maybe it's a bird or something. I don't know. But in any case, guys, just wanted to show you a few of these petroglyphs over here. It's like a circle, big fat guy over there again. All right. Well, anyway, Boca 7 signing off. Later, guys.